everyone, and welcome. My name is Susan Lopresti, and I'm so excited to have you here with me today. Today, I want to talk about finding your calm. And so I am sure that everyone who's watching this presentation has been stressed out in their life one time or another. And unfortunately, the way the world is today, most people are stressed out at least once or twice a day. So I thought that this would be a great presentation to put on to help you to understand exactly what it is that creates stress and what we could do about it. And, I am a big believer in getting to the root cause of issues, health issues, and I'm not really a believer in putting a Band-Aid on a situation by taking a medication or a drug to help to address it. I believe that we can heal ourselves, or at least try to in the beginning, and if it doesn't work, then resort to medicine. But let's try to do what we can for ourselves. So I'm really excited to have you joining me here today for this presentation. And for those of you who don't know who I am a holistic health coach, a Reiki and meditation practitioner. And so based on that, you know that I'm all about achieving calm and serenity and just being ourselves and not feeling so stressed out all the time. I want to go on to list the symptoms of stress. Stress is basically a response and it's a protective mechanism. However, when the stress response doesn't turn off, negative effects can really impact our overall health. And WebMD has compiled a list of emotional, physical, and cognitive and behavioral symptoms that I'd like to address with you today. So let's look at emotional symptoms of stress. Becoming easily agitated, frustrated, and also moody, feeling overwhelmed or feeling lonely, worthless, or depressed, having difficulty relaxing and quieting your mind, and also avoiding others. And then for physical symptoms of stress, we could have low energy. Headaches will be brought on by stress. Upset stomach, including diarrhea or constipation and nausea. Aches and pains in tense muscles are also associated with stress. Chest pain and rapid heartbeat. Insomnia, frequent colds, and also infections. Now, I want to go back to chest pains for a moment. And you should never ignore chest pains or any kind of symptoms, difficulty breathing, or a rapid heartbeat. I am not a doctor, so I am going to recommend that if you are feeling any kind of symptoms, chest pains, shortness of breath, pains in your arms, you need to go to a doctor or you need to go to the emergency room and have that checked out. Even if it turns out that it's anxiety related, it's better to be safe than sorry. So please make sure if you are experiencing shortness of breath, chest pains, or any symptoms, pains in your jaw, pains in your shoulders, you should definitely have that checked out. So going back now to more symptoms. Insomnia is another symptom of stress. So if you're having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, it could be stress related. Also, frequent colds and infections, because when you're stressed out, your immune system is being taxed. It's being overworked and it's not as strong as it should be. And so you will develop frequent colds and infections and possibly COVID as well. And then cognitive symptoms of stress. constantly worrying, racing thoughts, forgetfulness, or disorganization. And I find myself that I fall into that category a lot because I'm trying to do a lot of things in a short period of time. And then the inability to focus as well is also a sign. Poor judgment, being very pessimistic, or seeing only the negative sides to everything. And lastly, the behavioral symptoms of stress. So changes in your appetite, not eating enough or eating too much, procrastinating and avoiding responsibilities, increased use of alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes, and also exhibiting more nervous behaviors such as nail biting, fidgeting, and pacing around. Those are all symptoms of stress. Do any of these sound familiar to you? And then I want to talk about the consequences of long-term stress. Prolonged stress can cause or exacerbate many serious health problems. So common issues include mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and personality disorders, cardiovascular disease, including heart disease, high blood pressure, abnormal heart rhythms, heart attacks, and strokes, obesity and other eating disorders, menstrual problems, sexual dysfunction such as impotence and premature ejaculation in men, and loss of sexual desire in both men and women. And then skin and hair problems such as acne, psoriasis, eczema, and permanent hair loss. Gastrointestinal problems such as GERD, gastritis, ulcerative colitis, and irritable colon as well. So let's go on to talk about techniques for stress relief. While stress is inevitable, everyone has it, right? Everyone is dealing with stress. The goal is to find practical ways to relieve some stress. And fortunately, I have simple but highly effective stress relief techniques that I will be sharing with you today throughout this presentation. The techniques that we are about to discuss include eating better, exercise techniques, social activities, nature, mindfulness, breathing, travel, and much more. So feel happier, calmer, and more motivated by turning the raw energy of fear and worry into useful, positive energy for good. So superfoods. Stress eating is nothing new. However, eating the wrong foods when we're stressed can make things worse. The combination of junk food and stress is particularly harmful. And Kirsten Archbacher is a PhD. She found that women are eating a similar diet, but with varying stress levels, responded differently to what they ate. She reports there appears to be a stress pathway that works through diet. For example, it could be similar to what we see in animals, where fat cells grow faster in response to junk food when the body is chronically stressed. Instead of reaching for high sugar, high fat comfort foods when stressed, try something healthy. And here are some ideas. Dark leafy greens are rich in folate, which aids the body's production of mood-regulating neurotransmitters. Fermented foods and beverages such as kefir, kombucha, and sauerkraut improve gut health, which is considered our second brain. Many mood-boosting chemical messengers are produced in the gut. Keeping the gut functioning properly will naturally improve mood and also reduce stress. Omega-3 fats, EPA and DHA, play a role in emotional well-being, reducing anxiety and depression. These healthy fats are found in salmon, sardines, anchovies, Avocados also provide healthy fats as well as essential health boosting nutrients, including potassium, vitamin E, B vitamins, and folate. Blueberries are another superfood due to the pigment that gives blueberries that deep color called anthocyanins. These powerful antioxidants aid dopamine production in the brain, and dopamine is crucial in mood-boosting stress relief. So there go some of the superfoods. And then let's look at the stress relief salad. It's broccoli, avocado, and lime salad. And I will give you the recipe for the salad and the dressing in the show notes. But I just want you to know that there are foods that we can be eating that will help us along. So I will include the recipe in the notes. And then indulgence. Here's something that you could indulge in. It's a blueberry banana spelt muffins. And these little guys are packed with powerful antioxidants to help fight stress. And I will include this recipe also in the show notes. Nothing beats a good workout. We all know that it's great for heart health and for our bodies and so on, but it's also great for stress. And I could hear the excuses already, but trust me, even just 10 minutes at a time can help relieve pent-up stress. Working out doesn't have to be something that you dread. There are tons of options out there, and I guarantee that there's something for everyone. Not only will exercise help stop your stress in its tracks, but it can also keep stress levels low the next time that you encounter a stressful situation. 7 out of 10 adults in the United States say that they experience stress or anxiety daily, and most say it interferes at least moderately with their lives. Exercise is the most recommended stress reduction method by healthcare professionals. Exercise and other physical activity boosts chemicals in the brain that acts as natural painkillers called endorphins, which help improve the ability to sleep and also reduce stress. So what's stopping you from getting moving today? To get started, try one of these workout routines that you could do anywhere. Start your day off right. So we're talking about 5 push-ups, 10 squats, 16 plank taps, 20 jumping jacks, 45 seconds of rest. Repeat until 10 minutes is up, right? And then 4 moves to leave you feeling breathless. And you could do these moves for 30 seconds each. Squats, knee push-ups, V-ups, mountain climbers, then rest. And then there's cardio blast. Repeat 2 times. If you have a trampoline, you could jump on your trampoline or jump rope, burpees with a push-up, squat jump, plank taps, jumping lunge. Tailor this to your fitness level, changing your work and rest circuits. Beginners should start with 30 seconds, 30-second rest. Intermediate, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Advanced, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And this is just to give you an idea. Let's talk about yoga and Pilates and Tai Chi. Many cultures have enjoyed the stress-relieving benefits of yoga, Tai Chi, and Pilates for decades. Yoga involves a series of moving and stationary poses timed to the breath. Yoga also helps to strengthen your body's natural relaxation response through the mind-body connection. There are many variations of yoga, such as gentle yoga for beginners, power yoga for more advanced students wanting to sweat. And there's a whole bunch of ranges in between beginner and power yoga. And then Tai Chi. Tai Chi moves are similar to yoga, providing a series of self-paced, flowing body movements and breathing techniques meant to calm the mind. Pilates is designed to build your strength, your flexibility, and endurance, making this a great workout and a stress reliever. These exercises are perfect for all ages and fitness levels. Once you learn the moves, you can practice them anywhere, anytime. So start searching on this app for yoga, Tai Chi, and Pilates and get moving. Get moving, ladies and gentlemen. It's so important. What about martial arts? Some people prefer a fast-paced workout. Martial arts provides an effective way to release energy, frustration, and tension. And different styles of martial arts have gained in popularity over the years, and classes have been popping up everywhere. And I'm sure that you can find them on Burn Along as well. These workouts involve controlled punching and kicking movements to provide a rigorous workout. They are a great way to take out your frustrations and release your anger to relieve stress. In addition to physical benefits, martial arts teaches you self-discipline, and the self-defense techniques you learn can make you feel safer and stronger, and that is a win-win. So look into that. And then there's team sports. Let's go on to talk about team sports. Team sport activities offer numerous stress-relieving benefits. Not only do you get the benefits for physical activity, but you also get social support benefits as well. Having something to look forward to is a great way to alleviate stress throughout the day. So grab a family member or a group of friends, join a league, and get out there today and play team sports. Some popular ones include tennis and golf, frisbee, volleyball. A big one right now is pickleball as well. Kickball, softball, basketball. Really, the list is limitless. The key is to find something that you absolutely love to do and do it with a group of friends, or make new friends. Get on a team. Now let's look at the great outdoors. Honestly, is there anything better than being outside on a beautiful day? Try incorporating a sunshine break into your daily routine. When you have time, try to go take a walk in the park or by a lake or the beach. Actually, anywhere that nature is in abundance is where you should be. There sure is something calming and soothing about being outside. Don't forget, leave your phone behind, or at very least, put it on do not disturb mode. Avoid the temptation when you're out walking to check your emails and social media or return phone calls. You can go for a walk, sit quietly, and take in the sights and the sounds around you, and bring your favorite book to read, perhaps. The point is to get outside and leave your stress behind. And that's why I say to put your phone on do not disturb. An hour break from the phone will do you a world of good as well. And take a dance break. Do you like to dance? If you do, crank up your favorite music and get moving. No one's watching. You could be dancing and cleaning and doing chores at the same time, and just get your body moving. Move yourself in the flow. Break up that stagnant energy, right? Those blockages that we have in our body. And if that's not for you, try taking a class Again, there are so many options on here that you can choose from that will get you moving, get you out of your comfort zone, and soon you'll forget what you were stressing about. And that's the ultimate goal. Dancing and stress relief have been linked through numerous research studies. So when your body feels good, so does your mind. Dance has been shown to offer a creative outlet for people to express their personalities in a safe environment. Finally, dancing boosts your physical health as well. And then I want to talk on, and this is a great topic for me. I love mindfulness and meditation. I am a meditation practitioner, and you can find a lot of my classes right here. But mindfulness and meditation is an activity that you can perform where you stay fully present, completely and non-judgmental. Any activity that you perform where you stay fully present, completely and non-judgmentally rooted in the now can count as a mindfulness meditation technique. To get some practice, here are a few techniques. You can use sound as a meditation technique. Try sitting outside and focusing on all the different sounds. As thoughts drift in, simply acknowledge them and return to the sounds of nature. You can also listen to chimes of a gong recording if that's something that you enjoy. YouTube has great soundscapes that you can listen to as you practice mindfulness. And then I'm going to list in the notes some links where you can find some wonderful healing sounds to help you get yourself focused. And then focused breathing. Breathing is an automatic response. However, we rarely use our full lung capacity. When is the last time that you took a purposeful breath? Breathing is just one of those things that we don't really think about, and for good reason. If we had to actually remember to breathe, we'd never get anything done. But our automatic breathing setting is very shallow. Taking a long, deep, controlled breath resets the brain and it triggers the relaxation response. There are many different breathing techniques. The beauty of controlled breathing is it can be practiced from anywhere. Try a few and see which ones work for you. And I will put this information also in the notes as well. And then I want to also talk about travel. You may not have thought of traveling as a stress relief technique, but getting away from your stress can help you to decompress and gain new perspective. Just the act of planning a vacation keeps your mind off things that can stress you out. Travel helps to relieve stress by exposing us to fresh air and sunshine. Vacations are the perfect time for play and relaxation, which decrease tension in itself. Travel also offers a certain amount of freedom. When you're away, you don't have to stick to a specific schedule or worry about staying up too late or getting up early. In France and Britain, the employers know the benefits of stress relief employees, and as a result, offer more than double vacation time than Americans receive. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next trip. And then I want to touch on aromatherapy as well, because essential oils contain powerful plant compounds to help alleviate numerous ailments, including stress relief. And essential oils can be used in a number of ways. In these applications, I suggest either diffusing or placing a few drops on a cotton ball or mixing a few drops with coconut oil for topical application. Rosemary not only smells great, but it also helps to reduce cortisol levels, making it ideal for stress relief. Lavender offers mild sedative and calming effects, and lavender is commonly used to help promote sleep as well. And then Lang Lang has also been found to promote calmness and reduce stress, and it makes a good option as well for unwinding and de-stressing at the end of a long day. Lemon oil is a powerful pick-me-up, providing antidepressant type effects to give you a boost throughout your day. You can enjoy oils in a diffuser at home or specifically designed car plug-in diffusers. You can also dilute a few drops to a carrier oil, such as coconut oil, to apply to your temples, your neck, and your wrists. Do you use essential oils? If not, give them a try. They're wonderful. They're really wonderful. And then I want to talk about volunteering. Volunteering is one of my favorite techniques. Volunteering can be a mental pick-me-up since it helps to reduce anxiety and stress, and you're doing something wonderful for somebody else. Volunteering forces you to change your focus. Sometimes we all need a distraction to help us get out of a funk. Doing something for others can change the way you feel about your life while helping to change others' lives at the same time. It's truly a win-win. Additionally, there is nothing more powerful than gratitude. Helping others and seeing the world through someone else's eyes cultivates an attitude of gratitude in your life. You will no doubt walk away with the realization that your stresses have been blown out of proportion. Volunteering opportunities are endless. And here is some, and there's so many options, but think of picking up trash at a park or a beach, help out in an animal shelter, work in a soup kitchen, get out food to the homeless, be a mentor, be a big brother or a big sister, raise money for your favorite charity, visit the elderly in a nursing home. The more you help others, the better you'll feel about you. Get it all out. Sometimes the best remedy for stress is to remove stress. This may mean physically removing the cause of the stress from your life or resolving the issue. If your stress gets worse when you can't find things, get organized. When removing the stress itself isn't an option, simply get it out of your head. This can be done by talking to a friend or a loved one or a professional, or journaling. Talk therapy is a great way to relieve stress. Simply sharing your stress with someone else can help you gain a different perspective on what is stressing you out. Sometimes talking to a friend can help because they can relate or may have helpful suggestions. Also, cognitive behavior therapy is a great technique for relieving stress. A therapist will work with you to identify negative thoughts and behaviors and help you to correct them. However, the act of writing out something is sometimes enough in itself. You can keep a journal and set aside a time that you will journal every day about what is bothering you. Or another great option is to start a gratitude journal and focus on all the positivity in your life. And if you need more, if the ideas we discussed haven't piqued your interest, one of these may as well. So watch something funny, get an adult coloring book, hug someone, doodle, play a game, watch cute animals on YouTube, go stargazing, call an old friend, stop and smell the roses, literally, get organized, take a nap, count down from 10 backwards, take a bath in Epsom salt. That's a great way to relieve stress. Have a picnic, learn how to knit, watch the sunset, write a card for someone, cook your favorite dish, I've given you so many resources. So now go out there and do what you can to reduce your stress. And for anyone here who is wondering where I got this information from, please don't hesitate to reach out to me because I maintain all of my resources for just that purpose. And I also want to encourage you to go to my website, www.susanlopresti.com. From there, you can schedule a free 30-minute health coaching session with me where I may be able to help you with the stress-related issue that you have or anything else. And also, I'm going to drop another link in the notes where you can sign up for my monthly newsletter as well. So ladies and gents, if you are still watching me now, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I so appreciate you. I hope that this presentation was valuable and you will start utilizing this information that I provided to you right away. Again, thank you so much. Until the next time, stay well, be happy, and bye for now.